no, people, you're not tripping. Okay, yes, you are getting some more Funko news already. I know I just dropped the midweek video, which actually came up a little bit late, so a lot of you probably just saw it. But yes, you're getting another video already, and that is for two good reasons. For one, I know that a lot of you are just really eager to find out some more about the shared exclusives coming up for San Diego Comic-Con. Although I do want to stress to you all again, do not stress over these shared exclusives, because you're getting some news now, and a lot of it is speculation. You know, a lot of it I think will prove to be true, but still at the same time, you still gotta wait. Okay, so even though you're getting some news, you're finding these leaks and all these different things, you still gotta wait. So try not to stress over it. But the other reason why I'm going ahead and doing another video is because I started working on the well, actually I've been continuing working on the Smuggler's Bounty retrospective that I want to do, looking back at what Funko has done so far with that, and I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. So I want that to be my focus, you know, basically for the weekend. So, and hopefully I'm going to try to have that up either Sunday or Monday very soon. So yeah, I'm having so much fun with that. I really want to put most of my focus there. So if I miss any updates that come up from Funko over the weekend, then of course I will share them very soon. I definitely plan to do Funko news on Wednesday. I may even do something on Tuesday, depending on how much news comes out. Okay, so do be patient with me on that. I'm going to try my best to help you all. But one more time, I got to say it. Don't stress, and instead of stressing, like this video, and definitely make sure that you comment and share the video as well. But let's go ahead and get into it here. Funko news for July 14th. So again, with the shared exclusives, they will be available online and in stores on July 20th, but some exclusives will show up online on the 19th. So do keep your eyes open for that. And like I said, I'm going to try to help you all out. But as far as the video goes, with most websites, by the time I get a video up, the figures may be gone. So you just got to be on your toes with that. So these sites that I'll say these businesses that I'm sharing that are going to get exclusives, just keep your eyes on their websites, especially for the particular sites where they might have the figures that you really want. And do remember, Funko's official announcement is coming up on the 19th, so nothing is official till then. Keep that in mind. Nothing that you hear right now, I'll say this basically this way, very little of what you hear right now is official until Funko says so. So do bear that in mind. So the locations are subject to change. So I'm going to run through a lot of this very quickly. A lot of this you just saw. Okay, so I'm going to run through some of it very quickly because I know you've heard it already. And as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to name all of these off. You see these here, the Toys R Us exclusives, but I am going to remind you again that if you miss out on X-23 and Scott Pilgrim from the 20th to the 23rd, if you miss them for whatever reason, they will be available again later on in the year. And remember, the rest of these, pretty much speculation. X-23 and Scott Pilgrim are the only ones that are absolutely confirmed. And I have had some people in the comments tell me, well, you think it's gonna, you know, certain figures will be somewhere else. I already said, people, speculation. Okay, so you don't really need to have to point that out. I'm telling you all, I know that most of this is speculation until Funko puts the word out. Okay, so with Walmart, one of these that is definitely not speculation is Aquaman, because people have already gotten their hands on it somehow. I mean, some people ordered it through the app, but it seems like some other people may have gotten it some other way, because I've seen pictures of people with it in hand. There's also been some placeholders that have been found, and I think people, you know, have looked in the system at Walmart as well. It seems like they will get Jump Scare Baby, and then also the Combat Assault Tank Trooper. Mr. Robot again for the Elliot mask figure. Looks like it's going to be an NBC shop exclusive. That means you got to go online, I guess, in order to get that one. Okay, again, Amazon looks like they're going to get Supreme Leader Snoke, because there is a placeholder that has been found for it on Amazon. Now, I said before that Target might either get Bodhi or that Assault Tank Trooper. I can't remember the exact names. Forgive me about that. But now that it looks like that Tank Trooper is going to be at Walmart, then I mean that kind of makes it seem like Bodhi must be a Target exclusive. Again, nothing is guaranteed. We'll see. Okay, so FYE, I haven't heard any changes with their exclusives here. Do bear in mind though that Wilma and Betty, like I said before, will also be available at the pop-up shop if you are able to attend the pop-up shop. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with the pop-up shop, I shared it previously in Funko News. You can go back and check out some of the other recent Funko News videos. Now, sometimes with Funko News, I have to be the bearer of bad news, and this is one of those situations. So I shared these before, the Toy Tokyo exclusives. You see what they are here. And let me go ahead and share exactly word for word what this says. It says, according to an email that was sent out, a lottery will be held for people whose NYCC pop orders were canceled to get these SDCC pops. So basically, people that ordered New York Comic Con pops last year, the exclusives from Toy Tokyo, some of them had, or I should say a good number of them, had their orders canceled. So in order to make it up to those customers, they're holding a lottery, and basically their exclusives for SDCC are going to go to these people. So it also says here that means that these exclusives will not be shared or sold publicly online. So you either have to get them from the convention, or you have to be one of those people whose order was canceled last year for the New York Comic Con pops. Again, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it seems like that's going to be the people that get first dibs on these. And of course, some will be sold secondhand market. Of course, people are already posting stuff on eBay, which let me go ahead and stress this right now as well. I would not place a bid on anything unless somebody actually had a picture of it in hand, and I do mean an original picture as well. Watch for that as well, people using other people's pictures. So I'm going to say that again. If you're going to order things on eBay or even Facebook, make sure people actually have a picture of the figure in their hand, and also preferably it would help if the person actually has a sheet of paper or something with their name on it and a date in the picture as well. I wouldn't trust anybody that's saying they have it when they really don't, you know, especially if they're using promotional pictures to promote you know, what they're trying to sell. So just be careful about that. Be careful with your money. Okay, so at GameStop last time, the only figure that I said that seems like they may get is the Dwarven Colossus, which seems highly likely since it is game related, coming from Morrowind, Elder Scrolls Morrowind. So now it looks like we may know what else GameStop is going to get, and that does include Mint Berry Crunch. I had a couple of people ask me about this last time. Obviously, I didn't share it last time because I didn't know about it. So you all do keep that in mind. If I don't share something in Funko News, a lot of times that means I have not learned about it yet. I'm not going to hold out on you all. I share what I know. Okay, so at the time, I didn't know where Mint Berry Crunch might end up, but it seems like he might be at GameStop. This is kind of surprising. It seems like GameStop may also get Princess Leia and R2-D2, which that to me is probably the most wanted item out of the whole convention. So it's kind of surprising it's going to GameStop. That could be positive, because that could mean that a lot of people are able to get their hands on it if it's produced in good numbers. At the same time, I would suggest if you want that one, and if you can be at GameStop when it opens up, I would go ahead and try to get it as soon as they take it out of the box, because GameStop, I just don't trust the way sometimes that they put things on the shelf. So it would be horrible, you know, to get any new exclusive or find a new exclusive and it's already damaged. So yeah, if possible, I would try to be there, you know, when the store actually opens up to go ahead and get it. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a surprise. We'll see if that actually pans out to be true or not. But for those of you that are big fans of Star Wars, I kind of hope that is true, because that should make it easier for you to get that one. And then they also looks like they're going to get the Joker as Batman and Man-Bat, which that's fine with me, because that should make those easy for me to get. And then also, possibly at GameStop, I'm going to keep stressing that, because from the comments last time, I could tell some people didn't really listen to that. So I'm going to keep stressing, everything right now is speculation. But it seems like they may also get the Negatron, which is a glow-in-the-dark figure from Darkwing Duck, the Flock Cat Dog, Tony Stark with the Iron Man helmet, the Rock Candy version of Gwenpool, and Mr. Clark from Stranger Things. Okay, so that's everything that looks like it may be going to GameStop. Okay, Barnes & Noble, there hasn't been any change there. And again, I'm not going to list all these figures off. Like I said, I covered this in the last Funko News. Box Lunch, there hasn't been a change with them either. Hot Topic, same deal. No change at this point, except for this one item. Okay, so this is another surprise, but at the same time, not completely, because I noticed that the blue Scooby-Doo pop figure, which is flocked, by the way, you see the sticker there, I noticed that this one is produced in larger numbers than the other two colors, so I was kind of wondering what was up with that. So this would explain it, and this makes this seem, you know, very likely. And I think people actually did find a placeholder for this, and if you don't know what I mean by that, a placeholder means basically a spot for it on the website, even though you can't access it and order it yet. Like I said, some people have actually managed to find a placeholder, so that makes it highly likely that Hot Topic will get some of these, and since it is limited to 2,500 pieces, of course, I think that one would go very quickly. Okay, and then also a reminder here that the Carbon Diva with Mecha is going to premiere at the con, and it will also be on the Blizzard Gear store on the 19th. Okay, so do keep that in mind, and of course, if I'm able to share a link with you all, I will do so, but that might be another one that sells out very quickly. Something else here kind of interesting, although I don't know how many people would actually, you know, be able to take advantage of this, because a lot of people already have streaming devices, but the Now TV box, which is, you know, basically a Roku type of device, they have these packages coming out, basically a bundle deal where you get, of course, the device, but then you also get a pop figure, and these are the new pop figures from Game of Thrones, so you could get it with either Jon Snow or Daenerys. Okay, so, or Daenerys, I'm sorry if I mispronounced the name there, but yeah, it was just kind of an interesting bit of news, and this is really nothing new. I've seen DVD bundles before with pop figures and video game bundles with pop figures, so this was not really something that's completely new. Like I said, I just thought it was a bit of an interesting news, and this is something that the company actually shared on Twitter. Let's get into some horror, people, because I shared some figures with you last time relating to horror, and I will address those again because there was an update right after my video went live, so I will address that. But I'm so glad that Funko is giving us more horror. Let's go and take a look at these Dorbs here first. So there will be a Beetlejuice Dorbs. We have Pennywise from It. Okay, we have Jack Torrance from Shining, and also a Chase version, and I think people that have seen the movie should get that reference. There's a Hot Topic exclusive flocked Gizmo from the Gremlins, excuse me, and then also there is a variant, an exclusive Beetlejuice, which will go to BAM Books A Million, and the difference there, of course, is his clothing. He's basically dressed like the main character, Alec Baldwin's character. So yeah, be on the lookout for these in September if you are interested in them. I think overall they're pretty well designed. I definitely like the look of them, and I think that Chase looks pretty sweet. I'll definitely be keeping my eyes open. I know it's slim chances, but I'm definitely going to keep my eyes open and hope I come across that one. Now, it appears that the pops are actually going to come out sooner, so we have some horror pops that should be out by the end of August. So we have Carrie, and I'm surprised they didn't do a variant of Carrie, so it looks like Carrie is going to be the same regardless. Okay, and of course she has the pig's blood splattered onto her. We have Norman Bates actually dressed like his mother there, and then from Bride of Chucky we have Tiffany, and there actually is a Chase variant which is blood splattered. I gotta be real honest here. I wish that they had done a different Chase out of these horror pops, because I feel like that one is just a little bit too easy to imitate, and I have seen some very funny things as far as sales go, especially on eBay, so I really don't know how I feel about that. I feel like they could have at least done the blood splattering on the plastic of the box the way that they've done with some other blood splatter figures. I really wish they had done that, and who knows, maybe the final package will be that way, the final box, but right now I'm just not so sure about that because I feel like it could be faked. Then also they have Annabelle, of course, from the movie Annabelle, which is a spin-off of The Conjuring. And then there is an exclusive of Norman Bates. Of course, he is in the black and white or grayscale tone there, and that will be a FYE exclusive. And then The Shining, I did share these figures last time, Jack Torrance, Wendy Torrance, and Danny Torrance. I did not know at first, though, that there will be a Chase as well of Jack Torrance. And again, if you've seen the movie, of course, you should, get the reference there. So again, these will be up in August as well. And that's, again, another Chase that I'm going to keep my eyes out for. Fingers crossed there. And this is very cool. I saw at least one or two people mention this in the comments, that it would be nice if we got the twins as well, the Grady twins. And yes, we are getting them. Okay, but it's a good news, bad news situation. Yes, the figures are being made, but they are going to be Target exclusive. So Target exclusives can be tough to come by at times. As a matter of fact, I just saw the Iron Man, Spider-Man 2-pack from Spider-Man Homecoming, but there was only one available in the store and the box was damaged. So I was like, well, that's a letdown. Even though I wasn't really too worried about getting that, still though, I don't like Target getting too many exclusives. But what's interesting here though is not only are they going to have the Grady Twins 2-pack, I know a lot of you are looking at it already. Yes, there will be a Chase variant as well, where you see the girls in their more ghostly appearance and representing how they died as well. So kind of twisted, but twisted in a good way for horror fans. And I gotta say this also, I feel that if Funko was ever to take on a 5th subscription box, they gotta go with horror. I don't know if they would be willing to do that, but I feel like in terms of the subscription boxes, that's the big thing missing, to me. So and I mean, they could incorporate maybe some fandoms within that box as well, like The Walking Dead. I mean, who knows? So you all let me know what you think about that. I think that'd be pretty cool if they could do a 5th subscription box, focus it on horror. And yes, do keep your eyes open for some other figures coming soon. I've shared all of these on previous Funko News videos, but I just want to remind you that these should be releasing in the upcoming weeks. So we have Goth Stan, which is a Hot Topic exclusive. From The Lion King, of course, we have Simba, and then Rafiki with Simba. Got the Parks and Rec figures coming, and there is also, remember, the Burt Macklin Hot Topic exclusive, and then of course the One Punch Man figures as well. So just keep your eyes open. These should be releasing in the upcoming weeks, and as they hit store shelves, I will try to share that with you all. Yeah, so that's going to do it for this edition of Funko News. This wasn't like my typical edition. I didn't share like everything that's new on the shelves and all those sorts of things. And I think really there aren't a ton of releases right now because everything is gearing up for SDCC. So yeah, I still hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a quick turnaround for another Funko News video, but I hope you appreciate it. Bear in mind, like I said before, everything that I shared related to SDCC is still speculation until we get that official word from Funko. So you all stay chill, stay relaxed, just think about what you want, but at the same time don't stress over it, because it's got to be about fun. Otherwise, what is the point in it? But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Like I said, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all again real soon. And definitely when I drop that Smuggler's Bounty retrospective, make sure that you check it out. I think it's going to be a fun video. Okay, that's it for now. You all take care.